Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It's your girl Tiana
And Nathan.
and we're back with another video. So in today's video, we wanted to talk about allies, right? So I don't know if you're aware, but the acronym LGBTQIA or LGBTIQA, the A in the acronym stands for asexual as well as ally. I have been watching some LGBT related content and I'm seeing, as it relates to the acronym, and I'm seeing where persons are having the conversation or they're of the opinion that the A in the acronym should not stand for ally as a result of the fact that they are not technically a part of the community, and so they think the A should just represent asexual. So we wanted to have that discussion. We have asked a few of our friends to share their view as it relates to the A representing allies. Should it remain or should it be changed? Or, whatever your take is. So we are going to also state our claim and what we think about the matter. Before we go into the video though, of course, we're going to tell you what ally is so that you can also draw your own conclusion. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new. Turn your post notification bells on so that you never miss another video from us. Straight ally. So we looked up the definition of ally, and it says an ally, straight ally or heterosexual ally, is a heterosexual and cisgender person who supports equal civil rights, gender equality, and LGBT social movements, challenging homophobia, biphobia, and transphobia. Right? So basically, all that means is that a person who identifies as straight or heterosexual, if they support the community, they're considered as an ally, right? The acronym LGBTQIA encompasses the ally in the acronym. So our question is, do you think it should remain as so, or do you think the ally should not be a part of it any at all? While I was asking persons to answer the question, I would have learned from many persons that they didn't even know that the A represented allies as well. So it's really a learning process. Everything we do on this channel, it's about learning. Many persons that are a part of the community did not know that the A can also represent allies. And so, as I said, we have asked some of our friends to share with us. So we will be playing those videos soon after this. But I'm going to allow Tony to state his claim. Do you think A should represent ally? If yes, why? If not, why do you think we should exclude it?
Alright, so I have people, let's not talk about it. But anyways, as it comes to what I think not, it should not be excluded, right? I think allies should be included, and the reason for me saying that is because I believe allies go through a lot of they go through the same discrimination or the same struggles that we go through as a part of the community. I think as an ally, if you're openly an ally, persons will automatically assume that you are you are LGBT, right? I mean, if you openly agree to allowing persons to live them life, to do what them please, and your persons automatically believe that you are one, right? And as much as we want community, I think they want to feel, because if they're protecting us or if they're supporting us, and then we are saying that we don't want them to be a part of the community because they're not, then they are being bashed by who are not a part of the community, and they are being bashed by the community that they're supporting, right? So that is why I believe that they should be a part of it. I mean, we as LGBTQIA plus, we are all about community, and the reason we created this community or space is to feel accepted, because we don't feel like we belong. We don't feel like we belong with the straights, right? And we don't feel like we belong, and so we want community. And so if we are one of we're one of we are a set of people that are about community, are about allowing persons to live alone, allowing persons to be themselves, allowing persons to just be. Why are we excluding anybody? Right? Because we don't feel like they should. I mean, we're no less than, or we are not different than other persons. Then if we are saying that we don't want them belong, we don't want them to be a part, because we don't think they should. It's the same thing. The persons that are not LGBT, they don't think we should be a part. So that's the reason why they are doing it. So it's the same thing. So if we are doing that, what do we expect from persons that are not a part of the community? That's my take on it. So yeah, I believe they should be included, and they should feel like a part of the family, because as a person that is an ally and they're open about it, they go through the same thing that we go through. Because you could have anybody else that you go to a person and they're supporting them, the person go automatically feel like they're a part of the community, and you can't tell them say you're not a part of the community, because they will say, oh, are you supporting this if you are not, right? So that's my take.
Guys, so to just piggyback on what Tony was saying previously, I remember when I started to wear my pin, my rainbow pin at work. All right, a lot of persons would come to me and say, are you a part of the community, or are you supporting the community? And my response would always be, what does it matter? It doesn't matter. As long as I am showing my support, it doesn't matter if I'm a part of the community or may I support the community. The point is, I am promoting equality among everybody. Yes. For me, I think that the A should remain. I have been to a lot of LGBT events back in the day when the world was open, right? And a lot of persons would come to the events that are not LGBT. All right. Similar to how you can't always tell when a person is LGBT, you can't always tell if a person is an ally. I think it should remain because it shows that we are inclusive, as Tony was alluding to previously. It shows that we are not afraid to embrace people that are not like us. All right. And in that, I mean, allies are usually persons that are considered straight. We are considered LGBT, all of us, right? So we're not afraid to embrace and welcome persons whose sexual orientation or sexual expression is not similar to ours, right? I think that if we exclude it now, maybe if it wasn't a part of it before, we could have just don't include it. But to take it off right now, I think it will be sending a negative message, because a lot of persons might think, why are they pushing us away? And then it might come back at us or come back in our face, where the maga say, so if you are going to take we off an acronym, then we not going to support you, understand? So for us to withdraw, remove them, I don't think it is relevant, because them being a part of the acronym is not taken away from the acronym itself. It's not taken away from us as individuals. And like I said, we want them, the straights, the allies, to welcome us, right? So why would we do that? Why would we take them off? Why would we say, oh, they're not a part of the community, so they should not be, and da da da? Why? It is showing segregation, and we're not about that life, or we shouldn't be. That is the reason why we're trying to be inclusive in the first place. This is what we're trying to accomplish. We want to be accepted by heterosexuals, but no, we want to take them off our acronym. I don't think that's a good look. I don't agree. I think it should remain, right? Because we should be honored. I'm honored that persons want to identify as allies. I am honored every time somebody says to me, Tiana, I support you, and because of you, I have a better understanding of LGBT people and how you guys think, and it's not just about the sex for you guys. You guys are real people. After people meet me and realize that me all over the place and just my personality, and then for later hear some LGBT, sometimes it really make them have a little, heart to heart with themselves to to come to grips with the fact that LGBT people are really human. They are everywhere. They could be your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your uncle, your auntie. LGBT people are regular people. The only difference between us and the straight is maybe how we express ourselves, in terms of our dress, or how we or who we show our love to, right? So, all in all, I think the A representing ally should remain. It shouldn't be removed.
And I have something else to add, right? I think that persons who want to remove the A or want to remove the A meaning ally I think they have a tendency and believing that we don't need allies, right? And the truth is, having allies, having persons that are not a part of the community, are not considered LGBT, they having persons that are not a part and supporting it, it starts a different conversation to to allowing person to allowing the society accept to bring us to a person accepting us, right, or tolerating us, or even seeing us as persons that are to be a part of their community, right? So allies play a big role in the movement that we want to get persons to allow us to be. Because if a person that is not a part of the community is supporting the community, you're going to wonder why. Why you're not a part of the community, why are you supporting? Then they can have a different voice. They will be able to bring more allies into listening to us and trying to understand us. And by doing that, then the road to legalizing or accepting would be a bit brighter, because then you will have person that can breach or who can go out and say, all right, yeah, they are humans. I'm not a part of the community, but I support them, and they can bring persons. So allies are very important, and that is why that's one of the main reasons why they should be the A should mean ally, because they contribute a lot. And as if you don't see it, if you really look into it, they do contribute a lot. And if you're really honest, and if you really believe in equality and love, regardless of anything, then you will really see the reason why they are really important. So why not? Why take them off? Why let them feel less than if we are trying to stop us from feeling less than? Right? So yeah.
Allies also bring us into spaces that we can physically go. So maybe I wouldn't go into a particular forum and just to say, I am LGBT, my partner is transgender, da 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 da. However, an ally in their straight space would be able to bring awareness to our existence. That I have a friend, and her partner is transgender, and he is transitioning and da da da. And based on that space, their friends would be more open to hearing from them because they're accustomed to these people. They would be more open to hear from them. And when they reach a roadblock where they can't explain anymore, they must say, so I can bring my friend and make she explain some more. I've had that happen to me several times where just the other day I was talking to my friend, and I don't know if I want to call her an ally, because it's not that she's going to go out there and openly speak about or speak on behalf of LGBT people, but she won't condemn us either. So we were having a conversation, and she said, I know one of your friends. I was like, which friend? She said that she was having a conversation with somebody, and she was basically describing me and Tony, and she was telling the person that, I have a friend, and I don't even know if she have boyfriend or if it's a girlfriend. I don't know anything. All I know is that she's LGBT, but she said her partner is transgender, and I don't understand. I don't really know, but I don't really want to ask her. I don't want to pry. I don't want to feel no way and sitting. And the person said to her, "Oh, at Tony and Tina, yeah, talk, man." Just like that. And that friend, the male person, don't know that person. We don't know that we're all friends then, but they were just having a random conversation based on how she was describing me and the whole situation, which sometimes I allow people to just describe us how they can, because not everybody is in the know. Even the very members of the community don't even know how to address us. So I'm good with what she said about she not even know if a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever. It just goes to show that Tony is living stealth, and so she sees Tony as Tony stealth. And then for me to say I'm LGBT, she got confused with you because why are you LGBT? Me not see no, and I like it's not like she's physically seen with another woman. So how you explain you being LGBT and then forget say you with a trans man? What that? You know? So the point is she she wasn't even sure what she was talking about. But luckily for me, or for us, that person is also affiliated with the community and was able to clarify any doubts that she had, or to, help to mold her into the conversation. What if that person never know nothing about we, or never understand the intricacies of the community? Right then and there, they would have start turning our mind from that place of acceptance or trying to understand us, and just gone out the window. So the point I'm trying to make is allies, people who want to associate with us, want to be able to speak for us, are very, very important. And for me, I feel aware if officially the A representing ally is removed. So that's the end of the video. Our conclusion is that we would like the A to remain representing allies. We will be doing a part 2 to this video because we were supposed to really share our friends' view, but I think we have I think our view has gone over the time that we wanted the video to last. So we don't really want the video to be too long. We really want you guys to watch it to the end. So we will be posting a part 2 with the views of our friends, our allies, because some of these persons are actual allies and we have asked them to give their take on the situation. So that's the end of the video, guys. Please remember to like if you haven't already, comment if you haven't already, share with somebody, and subscribe if you're new, and remember to turn on that bell so that every time we post you get a notification on your phone, tablet, or other device. Until next time, this is your favorite LGBT activist. I haven't said that in a while. This is your favorite LGBT activist. These are your favorite LGBT activists saying peace, love, and blessings. We're out.